The Pine Barrens of New Jersey stretch out like a sea of shadows, their dense forests cloaked in mystery and fear. Among the rustling pines and moonlit trails, something ancient and unexplainable is said to stir. Its piercing cries slice through the night like a warning from another world. Tonight, we delve into the chilling legend of the Jersey Devil, the documented spine-tingling encounters with the creature, and the possible theories that could explain what the Jersey Devil could be. Just remember, stay close. Don't stray into the trees, because you might never be seen again. Hello to all my fellow creepy little weirdos. My name is Christina. I am a paranormal researcher working towards my master's degree in parapsychology. I will be your tour guide through the realms of the unexplained, the paranormal, or the just plain weird. Welcome to Horror, History, and Hauntings. According to folklore, the tale of the Jersey Devil begins in the heart of the Pine Barrens, a vast and foreboding forest stretching across southern New Jersey. The year was 1735, a time when superstition gripped the region. In a ramshackle cabin on the outskirts of Leeds Point, a woman known as Mother Leeds struggled to provide for her 12 children. Her life was one of hardship and strife. Her neighbors whispered about her in hushed tones. Some claimed she was a witch. Others said that she consorted with dark forces to survive. Whatever the truth, Mother Leeds was a figure of mystery and fear. On one stormy night, as rain lashed against the windows and the wind howled through the trees, Mother Leeds went into labor for her 13th child. The midwife arrived, her face pale and drawn, muttering prayers under her breath. The birth was difficult, the cabin filled with screams that seemed to echo beyond its walls into the wild forest. As the final cry pierced the air, the child was born, and for a brief moment there was silence. But then the midwife gasped, her hand flying to her mouth. The newborn wasn't human. Its body was twisted and unnatural, a grotesque combination of a child and some unholy beast. It had a serpentine tail, leathery wings like a bat, cloven hooves, and a horse-like head with glowing, malevolent eyes. Mother Leeds, weak but defiant, gazed at the creature and whispered, "The devil take you." Legend holds that she had cursed her child in that moment of despair, calling upon dark forces to claim it. Her words seemed to seal the fate of the infant, for no sooner had they been spoken than the creature let out a blood-curdling screech. It lashed out with its claws, killing the midwife, and then took to the air, smashing through the cabin roof. The people of the area were awakened that night by the sound of chaos, the thunderous beating of wings, the shrill cries of something not of this earth, and the baying of terrified animals. The creature fled into the Pine Barrens, where it disappeared into the darkness. From that night onward, the Jersey Devil became a shadowy figure of folklore. Farmers awoke to find their livestock slaughtered, their throats torn as if by savage claws. Hunters reported glimpses of a winged beast gliding through the trees. Its cries could be heard on moonless nights, echoing through the barren wilderness like a lament from the depths of hell. The legend of the Jersey Devil lingered in hushed whispers for generations. But it wasn't until the 19th and 20th centuries that terrifying accounts began to paint the creature as more than local myth. These encounters brought the devil of the Pine Barrens from the shadows of folklore into the chilling pages of history. The first widely known encounter with the beast occurred in the 1820s, when the former King of Spain, Joseph Bonaparte, the elder brother of Napoleon, reported seeing the Jersey Devil while out hunting near his estate. He had noticed tracks that looked like a two-legged donkey with one foot noticeably larger than the other. The tracks ended abruptly, like the creature had taken to the air. He then heard a hissing noise, and that was when he saw it. It was a large winged creature with bird-like legs and a horse-like head. The creature hissed at him one last time before batting its wings and then flying away. In 1840, Commodore Stephen Decanter, a hero of the War of 1912, was testing cannonballs at a foundry near the Barrens. As the story goes, Decanter spotted a strange winged creature soaring through the sky. It circled like a vulture, its silhouette barely distinguishable from the gray clouds. Believing it to be some sort of monstrous bird, and because Decanter was already testing cannonballs, he ordered a cannon to fire at it. The shot hit its mark, yet the creature continued its flight, unscathed. Decanter, a man of reason, later described it as a devilish figure, though he refused to elaborate any further. Now, the most infamous string of Jersey Devil sightings occurred in January of 1909. It would become an event now referred to as the Week of Terror. For 7 consecutive days, a creature plagued towns across New Jersey and even ventured into Pennsylvania and Delaware. Reports flooded local newspapers. In Burlington, a group of men claimed to have seen the creature leap across rooftops, its wings flapping wildly as it emitted a bone-chilling wail. In Haddonfield, it attacked a trolley car, clawing at the roof and sending passengers into a frenzy. The driver describing his eyes as burning coals and its strength as inhuman. In Camden, police officers allegedly fired their weapons at a beast when it landed on the roof of the house. Despite being hit multiple times, it flew away into the night, only leaving behind gouges in the shingles and its unsettling silence after. Schools and factories closed as fear gripped the region. An armed posse scoured the Barrens, though none succeeded in capturing or killing the creature at the time. No one saw the creature again until 1927. In 1927, a Salem City taxi driver claimed that he was attacked by the Jersey Devil while changing a tire. The taxi driver told the police that he barely made it into the taxi before closing the door before a winged creature had attacked him, pounding on the roof of the cab trying to get at him. Now, while sightings dwindled in the late 20th century, they never ceased entirely. In 1960, a group of locals in Mays Landing claimed to have heard unearthly screams coming from the woods, followed by sightings of a winged creature darting between the trees. The police, in a desperate attempt at quieting the rumors of the beast, put up flyers assuring residents that the Jersey Devil was a hoax, but no one really believed him. One of the believers, a circus owner, he appealed to the public by offering a $100,000 reward, and then later a wealthy merchant personally offered a $10,000 reward for the capture of the beast. No one has ever claimed either reward. In 1972, a Wharton State Forest Ranger came across a strange and unexplainable scene at a South Jersey farm. Chief Ranger Alan McFarland found a pack of brutally slaughtered pigs. They had their backs of their heads eaten, and their bodies had long claw marks, yet there were no tracks, and the ranger found no blood at the site. It just seemed like the bodies had just been dropped out of the sky. Even into the 21st century, hikers and campers in the Pine Barrens speak of strange noises, shadowy figures, and the inexplicable feeling of being watched. For some, the Jersey Devil remains a tale to tell on stormy nights, but for others, it's a reminder of the terror that lurks in the darkened forest. The Jersey Devil's unsettling legend has spawned countless theories over the centuries. Its grotesque form and eerie cries have left locals, skeptics, and scholars alike wondering, what could this creature truly be? From supernatural explanations to grounded scientific theorists, the theories about the Jersey Devil are as varied as the accounts themselves. The most enduring theory stemmed from the original legend, the cursed 13th child of Mother Leeds. Superstitious communities of the 18th century viewed the Pine Barrens as a place of dark, untamed forces. Mother Leeds, often described as a practitioner of witchcraft or an outcast, may have been vilified by her neighbors. Some historians argue that the Jersey Devil legend was a metaphor for societal fears at the time, an embodiment of sin, a warning against heresy, or even a tale to discourage women from defying societal norms. Yet believers in the supernatural insist that Mother Leeds' curse summoned a genuine demon, one that still roams the Barrens centuries later. Another theory is that could the Jersey Devil be an undiscovered creature, Cryptozoologists have long speculated it might belong to an unknown species adapted to the remote, dense forest of the Pine Barrens. Theories suggest it could be a prehistoric holdover, perhaps a relative of the pterosaur, a flying reptile from the age of the dinosaurs. Others propose it might be a mutation, born of environmental factors like toxic conditions in the barren's soil and water. The cloven hooves, bat-like wings, and horse-like head could result from exaggerated witness descriptions of such an anomaly. Long before settlers arrived, the Lenape people, the indigenous inhabitants of the Pine Barrens, spoke of a spirit known as a mzingwa, or a masked spirit and a protector of the forest. While usually depicted as a benevolent guardian, some believe that the Jersey Devil is a corrupted version of this myth, twisted by colonial misunderstandings. The Barrens were also considered sacred, yet dangerous land, a place where spirits roamed. Could the Jersey Devil be a modern interpretation of ancient Lenape beliefs? Or perhaps a warning spirit to deter settlers from exploiting the forest? Now, skeptics argue that the Jersey Devil is nothing more than a fabricated tale that spiraled out of control. During the Week of Terror in 1909, newspapers sensationalized every sighting, fueling mass hysteria. Some accounts even hinted that businesses stage encounters to draw crowds. The cloven hoof prints found in the snow were suspected to be created with tools or shoes, while the attacks on livestock could have been the work of wild animals. The Jersey Devil, in this view, is a marketing phenomenon, not a monster. Another scientific theory posts that the Jersey Devil sightings stem from a misidentified animal. The Pine Barrens are home to deer, owls, foxes, and bats, all of which could appear monstrons under the right circumstances. A sickly or malformed animal, such as a deer with mange, might look otherworldly. Great horned owls with their piercing calls and glowing eyes in the dark could easily be mistaken for something supernatural. Combine that with eerie isolation of the Barrens and the power of suggestion, these encounters may have fueled the legend. Now, psychologists offer a more abstract explanation: mass hysteria. When a community believes in a monster, every rustle of leaves, distant scream, or shadowy figure becomes evidence. During the 1909 hysteria, fear fed itself. People began seeing the Jersey Devil everywhere, their imaginations turning mundane events into proof of the creature's existence. This theory suggests the Jersey Devil is not a physical being, but a creation of human psychology, a monster literally born of fear, folklore, and the mindset needed to explain the unknown. Now, for the more fantastical-minded, the Jersey Devil is not of this earth. Paranormal enthusiasts believe it could be a demon summoned during a ritual gone wrong, or an interdimensional being that slipped into our world through a rift in space and time. These theories are often tied to the Pine Barrens themselves, which many describe as having an otherworldly energy. Strange lights, eerie sounds, and inexplicable phenomena reported in that area only add to the belief that the Barrens are a hotspot for supernatural activity, and the Jersey Devil is its most infamous resident. Now, each theory, I believe, carry a piece of the puzzle, yet none offer definitive answers. The Jersey Devil remains a creature of ambiguity, straddling the line between myth and reality. Whether born of a mother's curse, a misunderstood animal, or a collective imagination, its story will always endure. A chilling reminder of humanity's fascination with the unknown. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please show your support by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It would really mean the world to me. Also, you might like this video about another strange and unusual cryptid, or this playlist. And as always, thank you for watching. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye.